Hello, welcome back to another episode for this playthrough of Baldur Gate 3. We are here on the main floor on Moonrise Towers. We just had a fight with Merkel in the last episode, so right now I think we are at the conclusion of this assault. Right now Gale seems to have something to say, so let's listen what he needs to say to us. So Gale?
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long, and I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands.
What are you talking about?
The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. The one I very nearly destroyed. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Why will the Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Okay, Gale, we will check that shop later. For the moment,
Do you mean to judge me?
let's speak with Jaheira.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You've tangled with the dead tree before?
Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a Netherstone, and you're on the scent of two more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
You want to join me?
Of course. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at the camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the
In way
Absolute's
better.
army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalan's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Okay, so we have a new companion. we also got a new quest. So get Odin's Netherstone, get Cortage Netherstone. So these are our main quests. We have some personal quests also. We need to rescue the Duke, find the Night Song, we already found it. We need to speak with her, we need to find Maul, and we basically finished this Chosen of Shar, at least the first part. We also finished this the Helion's Hearts Complete. We need to speak properly with our companions right now, because the Act 3 is the culmination for their story, and there's a lot to do. Since we are here, let's speak with Withers also.
Thy hunger denied. Seluna's faithful yet shines. The balance shifts. Thou hast seen with thine own eyes and felt in thine urges. The dead three unite. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
I'm not sure. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, O tempted one? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
You know of these urges? What can you tell me?
Nothing thou dost not already know.
You seem to know a lot about the Death Tree.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Hey, interesting stuff, Withers. Let's speak with Mintara. Apparently she sits on this throne.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
Yetrick was dead man long before we arrived, a servant of Merkel, Lord of Bones.
Indeed. And now we know that he was not acting alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter. Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
So it's personal, good. Let's take her down.
You make it sound so simple. She is the chosen of Baal, Lord of Murder, and one of the cult's founders. Indeed, she is the one who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
What do you remember of your indoctrination?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
We'll be heroes, the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Let them think that. There is a short path from savior to ruler.
Yeah, she really wants to rule this cult.
I know it well, and we will walk it together.
I think the first option will also please her, but
Baldur's Gate
I'm not trying to rule anything. I'm just trying to save Baldur's Gate. So from the role-playing perspective, we need to answer differently.
We fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
A bold gamble. How can you be sure it's possible?
I would have thought this entire conspiracy of gods and monsters to be impossible if I had not seen it for myself. We may fail, but we must try. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
I fear we could lose everything if we try to take control.
Nothing worthwhile ever came without loss. But together we have the strength to decide who loses, and to make sure it is not us.
It's really
You
evil.
are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
You may be right. I'll keep an open mind.
That is all I ask. And remember, I know when your mind is closed. We are bound, then, to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain.
You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why?
I thought that if I could free you from the absolute control, you might be a worthy ally.
So might any other
I love that they know the developers and put that in the game.
Under your protection.
So in case you don't kill her, you
Is a great risk.
basically incapacitate her. You gain her as a companion regardless of your playthrough.
Concerns me. If Ketherick had ordered me to slay you to prove my worth, I would have. Or died trying. I should not lose myself in these thoughts of what might have been. I live, and I am grateful. I do have one more question, though, before we continue.
Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
I mean, here was my best chance to learn more about Tadpole, possibly even cure it.
A wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. We did not find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Your party is full. Did you think I would not notice?
Alright, meet me at the camp. We already have her, but the game thinks that we do not have it. Okay, so right now I think I'm gonna
Pull yourself together.
see what can we do next. I think we should speak with Dame Aileen.
It's like
Aelin!
Yeah, this triggers the
Isabel!
cinematic with Isabel.
My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing. Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Okay. I think these are some extra people. What we need to do is basically loot a lot of stuff.
Just tell me what you need.
I want to trade a lot of junk that I have. I don't think I'm gonna wait right now for Daemon, because there's a lot of things here, and I think he's back at the last light inn, right? And I don't think he has enough money. An eye patch, I will keep that eye patch because it's Mole's eye patch. Probably best to loot everything with Astarion.
tread carefully. No.
Maybe I will send the armors into the camp. Okay, so this was Absolute Protector. Interesting. Okay, so let's sort by latest, and probably it's best to send the armors back and the swords, because I think these are weighting super much. Send to camp. We will sell them later to Daemon. Right now I think we can loot basically everything here without having any issues. Fried rat, seriously? Interesting. First hand threat, sorry about you guy. I tried to save you. So this is a plate armor. Uncommon heavy armor. It's pretty nice, to be honest. I think it's worth equipping on Gale. No, he has this splint armor, and the Shadowheart has chainmail. I think she's better suited with that armor. So let's pick it up with her. Right now she's at 22. Huh?
Thought.
Yeah, it's at 20. That's she has a really nice
Time to rest.
armor. What's here? We have enraging hurt garb. While raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath. Constitution +2. This might be is this a druid? Deals 2 damage. Okay. I think it's a barbarian. Anyway, let's send it to camp. And this is a sentinel shield. Let's send them to camp. We can pick these. Who's next? We have a lot of things here that we can loot. Another shield, some spears. Okay, let's check the latest one and better let's send them to camp. I will pick them when I will meet again. I will meet again Damon. I will meet Damon again, sorry. I believe this is it, right? I don't know what happened with the rest of the gnolls. I know that there were a couple of gnolls here. Let's send this to Astarion. Astarion, you are still over encumbered. Let's sort by weight. I think we can send this to camp. We can send the food also to camp.
Let's move. Very well.
I don't want to pick this junk. And this is some holy fire. I think we will arrive at the towers, right? Around this we can arrive at the towers and probably at another room. I think it's the room that we've been, right? Balthazar's. Yeah, and we still have different things here. This is where that drow that wanted Astarion to bite her was.
What's inside? Let's see what this does.
Let's check this again. This is the main floor where that fried rat was. What about this Mokus? What will happen?
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Okay. This is, I think, the tower that we jumped. So there's a lot of food right now here. Nice, we got another... how it's called, worm. It's good that we can pick some food, because in the Act 3 we need to do a lot of resting to trigger our companion quests. Like, you really need to come back from a long rest and do another one. I wonder how much of these are foods. Yeah, there are a lot. Let's go into the next part. I think we can go here, right? We've already been here, so we can go to the main floor. Let's try also these rooms here. I don't think we've checked them, did we? No, we already been there, I think. Right? Yeah. Let's go to the next level of the tower.
The stone says it is one floor down to the left.
Thanks, Nichols. And the stone.
You are welcome.
This is where we can live, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's speak with the tieflings. Let's tell Matthias what we found about Maul.
Well done putting Ketherick in his place. Couldn't have done it better myself.
I found the Maul's eye patch.
So? It's just Maul's eye patch. She's lost loads of them. That doesn't mean anything. Did you want something, or are you just here to stir?
It's alright, I'm sure Maul will be waiting for you at Baldur's Gate.
Exactly. And we'll definitely feel her wrath if she thinks we ever doubted her.
Okay, Wumi.
Now you've won, can we go home? Matter says it's not far, and I'm tired.
I found the Maul's eye patch.
What? Where is she?
Hey, calm down, I'm sure she just dropped it. Maul's fine, I promise.
You think so? Mole is really clever. I hope she finds us again soon.
Okay.
Don't think about Maul.
Let's check the other tieflings. This one is a flaming fist. Let's speak with Ceres.
I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without the old El Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
I freed Zevlor down in the colony. I wouldn't be so quick to write him off as dead.
I would. We didn't have any fight left in him.
Okay, let's beat this, let it lie.
I looked up to him. We all did.
He was controlled.
He let us down when we needed him most.
So
there are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
okay, let's see, is there anyone else in this tower? This door, it's still locked. Right now we have the key, so we should open the rooms without any issues. I think this is the room, right? Yeah, the room of Balthazar. I think it's the room with that mimic. I want to go down here if I can, because I know that there were some cultists on these platforms, and maybe we can have something to loot from them. I don't know if they fell down or not, but apparently there is nothing here. So what about here? Okay, let's tip it to the portal.
Leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to
okay.
you. You did well to defeat Ketherick. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay, so apparently we weren't allowed to leave yet. So let's go back because I know that there are a lot of dead cultists here that we might be able to loot. Okay, so I don't have any more carry capacity. I think latest it's better than... I'm looting with my main character because I'm gonna send probably everything into the camp. Probably best to send them already, right? The stuff that are heavy.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Come on.
I ought to do the rounds again.
As I said, there are a lot of things to loot here.
Fair enough.
I think better to loot them with Astarion, to be honest.
Careful, I bite.
He has more carry weight. I think this was it, right? Okay, let's go to the last light in. Let's see what's there. Probably just Daemon alone. I don't think anyone will see us if we basically grab all the stuff. Is there anyone here? Nope, apparently also Daemon left. So I think it's better to sell this to the quartermaster. At least for the moment. We do not have too much gold. So maybe the quartermaster will have.
Troops ready?
Then we are gonna camp and speak with the rest of these. We should also speak with the gnomes, right?
No. There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
I was preoccupied defeating Ketheric Torm, Barkus.
Oh, right. Well, forget about that, McGungus. We have more important things to worry about. Like Wulbren.
Barkus Wulbren wants nothing to do with you, he made that clear.
Oh, forget about that. Wulbren and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
How can you be sure?
Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. like a very devious goose.
Leave it to me, Barkus. You've proven you aren't able for this kind of thing.
Knowing when to ask for help is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. You helped me in this god's awful quagmire. When we're back in the city, I'll be fully in my element once more, to saving the city and my fool of a friend.
Okay.
Just tell me what you need.
How much gold do you have? You still have enough gold. At least let's sell what we have on us. Yeah, Shadowheart looks awesome. Okay, I think we can also sell this chainmail. What do you have in terms of arrows? In terms of scrolls, maybe this will be better. Should we grab the shield? At least to have it. I do not know exactly what to do. Barskin armor. Okay, you invested with the power of the meadows and woods of the land, and you have the effect of Barskin, increasing your armor class to 16. Advantage on constitution saving throws. Okay, it's not bad. Probably best to grab it.
Late.
Okay, let's go to camp, and I think we are gonna rest a little bit. But since let's talk with our companions, because apparently they have something to say, at least Will, because we saw his father.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerûn.
What? No, let's go this. The Absolute's cult has Raven Guard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Mizura said you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Let's pick this. I'd give my life if it meant keeping the residents safe.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerûn.
The cult of the dragon had infiltrated Baldur's Gate. To what end?
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to share his memory with you?
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Missoura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Missoura doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do?
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the Cult of the Dragon?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. You were right, of course. The new eye is a sending stone, courtesy of Missoura. She uses it to track my location and call from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
And what about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missoura had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
We'll return to this subject later.
I understand.
Okay, so let's pick this. You must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
Do you miss your father?
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Okay, so I think this is the conversation options, or at least what we will hear from Will now. Let's go and speak with Karlach. Olsen, you look swag, dude. We don't have too much room here. We also need to speak with him to complete Taniel's quest. But first, let's speak with Karlach.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
I don't know how. this plot fits together yet, but we will stop him.
I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks. He ruined my life just when it was starting. And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Okay. Halsin?
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
What now? You've got what you wanted after all?
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
I'm glad to have you. This, I think, will start romance with him, so...
And I'm glad to be had.
We're gonna romance Shadowheart in this playthrough. Join me.
An unwieldy number. You must cut someone loose before I can join you.
Okay. I think
Take your time.
This is okay. Should we rest? Is there anyone else that wants to speak with us? Probably better to go into the camp. Let's end the day. So yeah, we have new people in the camp. So first thing first, I'm gonna go and speak with Gale. Maybe he has something to say about the Netherese crown.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Okay, nothing else. Arabella?
Leave me alone!
Okay, she seems to be upset. Mintara?
I, for one, will miss the Shadow Curse. For all the pain it caused us, it did at least obscure the incessant sun.
You must be glad Kettrik's dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
You respected him?
Of course. He ruled Moonrise for centuries. That in itself deserves respect. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketheric that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
When did you first encounter the cult of the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Decorative corpses, an interesting design choice.
I would have picked prettier corpses if my intentions had been aesthetic. This was a warning against heresy. I was not content with the warning, though. I intended to wage war on their insolent god and the rest of its followers. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
You followed their path back to Moonrise?
Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
You wage war against Moonrise?
No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Understandable, he gave you the welcome you felt you deserved.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
It sounds delightful.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still. His hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. "I want this one," she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
You'll have your revenge.
That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Okay, that was illuminating. Jaheira.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Okay, Taniel.
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
I'm glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Awesome. Karlach, anything else to add?
And see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
Tell me more about your relationship with Gortash. This episode will be a little bit longer because I want to go through all the dialogues before ending it.
One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Okay, Halsin.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
Okay, you don't have nothing else to say. Will?
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can breathe free.
Neither do you, Lysel.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
Okay, Astarion.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker-in, historically.
What do you intend to do about Cazador's ritual?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble, a little reclusive perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. It'd risk exposure.
We should ask around in the city. Maybe someone's heard something.
I hope so, because I'm not striking another deal with Raphael. Knows what he'd demand this time. But if the citizens of Baldur's Gate don't know anything, my brothers and sisters might. Cazador is a master of secrets, but the other spawn must have seen something.
Okay, I want to go speak with Gale next, and after that I'm gonna go and speak with Shadowheart and probably with Isobel and Dame Aylin.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, Gale has nothing to say. Let's go speak with our romance choice for this playthrough, Shadowheart.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know. You wanted something?
I'm here for you if you need me. I thought you might have needed reminding it after everything.
Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts.
Okay, let's see if she has anything else to say.
It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Okay, so let's speak with Isobel first.
To ask. I can't believe it. I can't believe Aylin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aylin free. And me.
You and Aylin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aylin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly, there's magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aylin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aylin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen of Miracle.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aylin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aylin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Okay, let's speak with the Aasimar.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. for the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind to that sensation.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The Spear of the Night, I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Okay, so we received the Spear of Selûne. So I think it gave it to Shadowheart. So you gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. You can see in the dark up to 12 meters. You have Moonbeam and Moon Mode. I don't know if it's it is. You can use it as a one-handed weapon, and since Shadowheart it's basically converted now to Selûne, I think these suits are really nice. So yeah, let's keep the weapon. I don't think there's anything else that we can do here. probably speak again with Shadowheart.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
I nearly did something terrible to you once. I'm afraid I won't be able to stop myself next time.
I've seen your resolve. Whatever is trying to control you, you're stronger.
I wanted to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
Let's try to kiss her. May I have a kiss?
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
That's mushy, to be honest. Okay, let's turn to other matters. So I think we can rest without any issues, right? Right now. Let's go to bed and let's end the day. Okay, so Shadowheart wants to speak with us.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Whatever you must do, I will be at your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Do whatever you need.
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay. I think Scratch has something else to give us. What did you give us? A rope. Okay. I'm trying to see if there is Daemon at Last Light Inn, because I would like to sell a lot of stuff to him, but I think he left for Baldur's Gate, right? So
hello.
Better thing is to send most of the stuff that we have, to send them back to camp, or probably these scrolls. Let's send them all to Gale. Fuck. Let's send them to Gale. I think we can send all of these weapons also into the camp. We will not sell them probably. Let's keep the rings. Okay, I think we will end here because there is nothing else to do. So we might be able to proceed to the Act 3. So yeah, I think this is the only thing that we still need to do here, right? I think we basically finished everything, so more or less this was the Act 2. We still need to do a transition into Act 3, you will see in the future episodes. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. It wasn't packed with action, but it was packed with a lot of dialogue and a lot of knowledge about our companions. In the Act 3 we will see exactly how their stories will unfold and what they will like to do. And depending on the choices that you make with them, it will change their final I don't know, final desires that they have and how they will transform. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you into the next one. Have a great day. Bye.